You mentioned Square and Visa sort of investing in Bitcoin. What do you make of probably one of the higher profile big investments in Bitcoin, which is Tesla and Elon Musk? But there's also a few billionaires like Chamath and all of them investing. What do you make of this whole movement? Why do you think they're doing it? I mean, Tesla's an interesting case. Why do you think Tesla's buying so much Bitcoin?
I honestly don't know, and I would love to truly know Elon's genuine thoughts on Bitcoin, because he's kind of sending us mixed messages, honestly, with his embrace of Dogecoin, which is sort of playful. Not exactly sure what point he's trying to make there.
So you were involved with Dogecoin. You mentioned offline a little bit in the early days, or at least played around with it. What do you make of Dogecoin? What do you make of Elon and Doge? What do you make of this particular meme coin? Is it one like a legitimate cryptocurrency, or is it two like a funny internet way of saying F you to the man?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, so I wasn't like a figurehead in Dogecoin or anything, but that was totally my introduction to crypto, was mining Dogecoin in my dorm room and then tipping people online in Dogecoin, which I just thought was the funniest thing. So I guess that was really easy to entertain back in 2013. But it was very playful at the time. There was a culture around Dogecoin, and the people liked it because it was in opposition to the Bitcoin culture, which was really serious and involved lots of Austrian economics and Rothbard and Hayek and stuff like that. So that was my introduction to cryptocurrency, was because I thought the Bitcoin people were pretty lame.
Yeah.
And they were like way too serious about all this stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll just be a part of the Dogecoin community. And they did all these funny publicity stunts. Like they paid to send the Jamaican bobsled team to the Olympics. Like great stuff. Like they put the Dogecoin logo on top of a NASCAR car.
Yeah.
And that tickled me so much because it's like this made up internet coin. This was back when crypto was pretty novel and still like kind of funny and stuff. And that was really entertaining. Fast forward 7-8 years, Dogecoin is way less entertaining now, frankly, because it's the leadership left, the community spirit evaporated. The meme didn't persist. I mean, Doge itself is not really a contemporary meme, right? I mean, it's an old meme.
Although that new refresh of the meme, like Doge, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Like where Doge is like in a hat smoking a cigarette. I mean, there's some sense where Elon is reinvigorating the meme. And it's funny because like one influential figure could do just that, which just speaks to the tension that you're talking about. Like Tesla is investing Bitcoin, and yet Elon, he also tweets about Bitcoin, but
yeah,
he's
I mean, who am I to question the meme, right? Like,
yeah,
I can't, dissect internet culture and pedantically sit here and tell you it's an invalid meme.
Yeah.
If people believe in it, then it's real.
Is there a space for meme coins at this time, like Doge or somebody else, to almost like, it does serve a lot of purposes, which is like you said, it pulls in people into this whole space of digital currency and into cryptocurrency, allow them to explore, allow them to have fun as opposed to taking everything very seriously. Is there still space for that?
Yeah. And I mean, the crypto landscape is very broad today. So whatever, cultural element you seek to find within crypto, you will find. It was a bit different in 2013 because Bitcoin was kind of the only game in town. There were a couple altcoins. And so Dogecoin made a lot of sense as a counterpart to Bitcoin, as a less serious counterpart. Today, crypto is just this like gigantic cultural and economic trend. So it's, very multifaceted. Dogecoin is one of the many, ways that people have to engage with it. I think a lot of people that buy Dogecoin based on Elon's implied guidance are going to lose money because fundamentally there's nothing enduring about Dogecoin. It's an ancient fork of Bitcoin. It's unmaintained. It's probably at risk actually from a protocol perspective. It's merge mined with Litecoin, I think. If there was an inflation bug on Dogecoin, it's unclear who would sort of be able to remediate that. So it's not technologically very sound. So I wouldn't recommend that anyone stores wealth in it. you know?
Yes, it's funny because cryptocurrency, like my interest in cryptocurrency is in the exploration of technical ideas. But cryptocurrency is also, like in the case of Dogecoin, like for lols, at least originally, like a meme coin, but it's also a mechanism for investment. And so those are sometimes at tension. And
100%.
and it's unclear, sort of like, yeah, there's the meme with Doge has almost become to take it to, I guess, to $1, trying to drive the price of the value up to $1. But, implied in that is like this overlap of the meme coin and like legitimate investment. And so you have a lot of young people, I think, who almost start getting greedy and want to make money, like as opposed to having fun. And that becomes a different beast then, because you're essentially making financial decisions that can have a long lasting, like, money is freedom. And if you make stupid financial decisions, you can remove freedom from your life. And it can be detrimental in that sense. So it's difficult. I don't know what to do with that set of ideas, because a lot of cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, is very volatile because it's new. So you're trying to figure out the space of like what's actually going to be a large part of, like you speak of network effects, like what's going to take over the world. And through that process, there's going to be a lot of volatility. And if you're talking about cryptocurrency as a investment mechanism, then it can have a real detrimental effects on people's lives.
Yeah, and that's really the challenge with operating in the crypto space, talking about it, overlaid on top of everything that's interesting politically or culturally about it is the financial incentive.
Yeah.
And so, it's not all fun and games, because there are literally billions, over $1 trillion at stake now. So if you buy Dogecoin because some influencer on TikTok said so,
Yeah.
you've now made a financial decision, right? So I'm not going to scold any Dogecoin buyers or any crypto asset buyer for that matter, but be aware that there are like billions of dollars of really elite hedge funds that are trying to front run all of your decisions and evaluate social sentiment, things like that. So it's a water full of sharks, basically.
And by the way, if you're listening to this, don't take this podcast or anything I ever say as financial advice. That's definitely not my interest or expertise level. The interest here is to explore different ideas.